First of all, we live in a society where they tell poor men that they have nothing to do, they should have nothing to do with women. If you are poor, do not get married. So I do not feel that such a society should judge someone who can afford more than one. Should not afford more than one. So if we want to be very practical about this, I feel like the emotional stress that comes with just being with one woman can be curtailed to an extent when it's just more than one. Because, excuse me, let me land. So, in most cases, you see men having issues with their wives. The next thing they do, they run to the second wife or a side chick somewhere. Some of the times, these issues that the wife is bringing up, they are not really something that should cause quarrel. So, for your own sanity, when A is giving you issues, go to B and have peace. Nobody go tell A say next time if the matter no reach anything, keep them to yourself.
Okay. As many as you can, gather them and be shifting your trauma from one to the other. Simple as that. Gather them. The truth of it is that honestly, when I watched that interview of Uncle, I don't want to call him Uncle, I found out that as I was looking at him, I was analyzing him professionally. The man must have come from a not well-to-do home. And I googled, I found out. So there's a void in him that needs to be filled. And he went with that energy and made money. Now, after that, he needed confirmation and affirmation, which comes with multiple beautiful women. These 8 wives have the same looks. They are fair skin, they are young, they are virgins, they are slim and pretty. So there's a pattern in him. So I agree with you. Marry many, be shifting your trauma from one to the other. The danger in it is that after you go, you've left a strings of children of polygamy status that will grow up with the same trauma and generate it into another generation. Because polygamy before was okay. Because our fathers and our mothers grew up having the mentality that you are in a polygamy setting. So you see that you all eat in one pot before. The wife one can cook, wife two will come and eat. Now it's not so. Everybody is in his element. Wife one wants to be recognized. Wife two wants to be recognized. So where do you go to? So for me, honestly, sincerely speaking, it's not about capacity. It's not about being a man. It's not about what you feel is right. If you are going to be projective and objective about polygamy, what about the kids you are bringing into the world? A lot of people come for counseling and you find out that they hold anger against their father issues. I'm telling you, father issues. I know I told you one time that you need to have father's club, where men can open up and talk about truly what they are going through. Because when they come for therapy, you see a lot of them talking that why you have 11 kids, you want to love them equally. Humanly speaking, is that capable? No. Because there is one that will feel you did more for one than the other. And it might not be your intention. It might strictly be because maybe one is intelligent and you just dropped a compliment. The other wife and the children will feel bad about it. So for me, I don't have a problem if you think polygamy works for you. Go ahead. But for this particular uncle, it's a trauma that needs to be addressed, but he won't address it, I can assure you. It will go on for years. After number 8, it will do 9, it will do 10.
Seriously, he is. Because he's traumatized. He doesn't know how to hide his feelings. He thinks marrying numerous wives will give him joy and satisfaction. But I think, secondly, if as a man, shame to him also, calling his wife out, that's the drug abuser. You being a man, as a family man, you're supposed to cover them up, you have to shade them up. And it's for me, for we young generation of now, for we to see what our parents, the kind of life they intended to live or they are living, for we not to behave and look at them as our role model. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We're supposed to have our own standard of the way and ethic of our own values as a family, of an individual, not to look up to them, knowing fully well they are setting bad record. Being a polygamy is not the best. A man, one man, one wife. That's how you're able to create your own standard and your value, and you will live happily ever after. Thank you. Thank you.
To me personally, it's not normalizing infidelity, because the both party, they accepted, and he did the needful to get the woman to the house.
Yeah.
So which we all know that once you have paid somebody's dowry, the person is now your wife.
Yeah.
So nothing like infidelity there. So now there's something Salim discussed here with regards to his explanation. He's not forcing every one of us here to go and get more than one wife. I believe that most of us here, our prayer is to get one wife that is enough and that is okay with the present situation of the country. I don't think that anybody wants to have two wives. But that being said, my own advice is that before you marry anybody, ask, so you want one wife or you want two wives? Because if you know, as many people will get, in fact, she going into I don't want to mention somebody's name, into the marriage, they already know what they are up for. And I'm against this man here saying it's a shame that he came online to call his wife a drug addict. These are the problems men have. We don't speak up. You speak up, you don't speak up. Problem. So I will advise men as well to start speaking up, especially when he's not the first person to bring it out to the public domain. You understand? So am I in support of polygamy? Me personally, one wife is enough for me. I don't have the capacity.
So I need you all guys to understand, sir, whatsoever we discuss here sometimes is not what we do personally. We are just giving out an overall view on what she looks like. So basically, I need you to all understand that when a man or a boy and a girl is being born, a girl is born with value while a man is not born with values. So the more you grow, yes, a girl child is born with values while a man is not born with values. So as a girl child grows up to, the value of a woman, as far as we understand in this our society, is you as a whole, your personality and what you bring out of it. And the value as a man in this society of ours is what you achieve to be as a man. If you are nobody, you have no dime in your pocket, this conversation has no even place in your place. So I see no reason why a man starts his life very hard. The fact that you're a man, hard life, everything you go through school, hard life, seniority, yada, yada. There's nothing that's going to come free for you. So at the end of the day, whereby you try to be who you are, you earn what you earn, you are able to do one same thing for yourself that makes you happy, you end up marrying a wife that gives you problem over problem. So and I give you this thing therapeutically. If you have more than multiple women, and these women are also aware that they are co-wives, they give you less trouble. Trust me, it's psychological. They give you less trouble. Even the man himself no go carry wahala for him head too much. You go be like, if you know no wahala, just they go no wahala, things they stop. So basically that is it for me. But at the same time, like I said earlier, it is not a recommendation for anybody to have second wife. I'm not saying I'm going to have more than one wife either. I'm just saying that make your rooms available. Women comport themselves more better when they know that there's tendency of bringing some other woman into their house. But when they find out that it's better for us, and a lot of people do not even know they are going to marry second wives until they find themselves marrying second wife. So it's not a criteria, or people don't really know what they're going to do. And if you hear what everybody has been saying, they'll be like, in this situation, present condition of the country, you find out that they're always talking about the financial impact, not because they are not really interested in it. So face your fears and become a man. Thank you.
Because I keep hearing people say, oh, it used to be like that before. My first question is, at what point did they change the constitution that it now changed from how it used to be before and how it is as at today? And now, could it be truth that the reason why we are saying this today is not because we would generally accept it, but as Christians is because of what religion has brought on us, within us as men, are we convinced about it, or we are doing it because our religion does not permit it? Okay. And then I heard people saying, you marry multiple wives, multiple problems. Please, we should also know, I'm not advocating for multiple wives. Like Salim said, it's not everything we say here that do. Anything I talk here, now it might be. It's my opinion, is me. Do we also know that there are a lot of the people who come to you for counseling they are practicing monogamy, right? One wife and one husband. We see they get people who marry one wife, one husband. We get problem. In many, that you marry one woman does not also guarantee your peace and happiness. I hope we also know. I'm not saying you should practice polygamy, but I'm also saying that notion, thinking that if you marry many wives, then it's just, gets you into multiple problems, is not also true. We don't see people marry one wife where the woman start for us. Full area, no they sleep. Do you understand? So, in a whole, if you have the capacity to marry 4, as Ned has done, good luck to you. Okay. If your capacity based on religion convince you to marry 1, good luck to you. But do not think that if you marry one wife, it guarantees you peace and happiness. No.